Evening, everybody. It is Saturday night. We are in WEBBY'S world. Shut up, you muppets. We're in the Three Horseshoes, and you know, listen, we both had. What we on? What we on, son?
Heineken, kid.
Heineken. It's the best drink in town.
What's Frieden Wabu?
Oh, shut your face. He drinks snake bite back home up in Scotland. In his
Scotland. Up in Scotland. Up in Scotland. You're drinking lemonade after this.
Newcastle is my. And you carrot.
Not allowed to swear on you.
Oh, no. Oh, do you know, listen, I'm not starting again. This is it. I'm having a great afternoon, Saturday. Well, listen, I'm going to start off by saying Coventry, we were bad last night, but luckily Bristol City and West Brom lost today. Leeds United drew 2-2. Shut up, you. Wait your time. This is a Newcastle pub that used to come in my pub. How many years ago?
God knows. 15, 20 years
15,
ago.
20 years ago. This would be Big Power Red. Now, if you remember, I interviewed him many years ago.
And you ran out of battery?
I ran out of battery. Oh, shut up. Listen, I've had too many Heinekens here. Oh, dear. We're in my manor in Slovakia. Big Ray and Joycey, they've come over special from La Siesta over in Las Americas to come and see me personally. And let me tell you something, your missus is still good looking and you're still minging, all right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. She's a very lucky woman, I've told you a million times.
Oh, shut your face. Right, listen. The first thing I want to talk about is two things, right?
Yes.
The first thing, 2 weeks ago, you played Liverpool at Wembley.
We did.
In the Carabao Cup.
Indeed we did.
Come on, big man, talk about it.
Best day of my life. That includes getting married and the kids.
Oh, shut up.
But 100%. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, good.
I think that was my 6th time at Wembley. First time we've won. First time I've seen them score a goal.
Yeah.
And it was just up there with one of the best.
The first time you see them score a goal?
First time I've seen them score a goal at Wembley.
First 6 times?
Aye. The only one I didn't go to, we played Chelsea in a semi-final and I didn't go.
Yeah.
Shearer across the ball, Rob Lee scored, we got beat 2-1 off Chelsea.
Rob Lee, yeah,
in the semi-final.
Okay.
But I didn't go into that one. When I went to this one, everything was hunky-dory. Wasn't expecting to win, I'll be honest. Although I don't think Liverpool is as good as the media as per have made the mood all season.
Yeah.
And it was just a brilliant day. I had my 13-year-old grandson with us, Philip.
Oh, Philip, big Phil, lovely. I saw you sent me the photograph. But do you know something? I sent a message to my number 2, Terry, my number 2, distant, and he said to me, well, we never had a big side out. What do you mean a big side? What did you say that?
They never got a chance to start, and who was missing out of their team then? Who would they have played? It was the same team that played PSG.
Yeah.
Who were they going to play? Trent Alexander-Arnold. Yeah. I wish they had, because it would have been 3 or 4, because he's dreadful.
And Salah never touched the ball, did he?
Big Dan Burn had him in his pocket. And Eddie Howe's tactics again. The media, Sky, everybody, they make out that Liverpool's this, Liverpool's that, because all the pundits are there. Eddie Howe, outstanding. Great tactics, and they never got anywhere. And we battered them. Joe Linton ran the show. Dan Burn, outstanding, and it's just brilliant. Long overdue, 70 years. We've got a parade going on now in Newcastle as we speak.
$250,000.
At least. Just look at the pictures.
And they're ready.
And all the big clubs that we got have only won the Carabao Cup.
Yeah.
But they're the teams that played their reserves years ago.
Yeah.
Man U didn't put a team out in the FA Cup. They've tried to devalue the cups.
Yeah, for sure.
What we've done is sure your Bournemouths, your Evertons, everybody, for the working man and for the proper football fan, it still means the world. There's kids on the streets today cheering Newcastle win the cup that will never get the chance to go into St James's Park and watch them. But they're on the street going, this is for our city. And there'll be footballers all over the world playing for the Premier League clubs as well. I wish our fans would do that, because they take it for granted winning the cup every couple of years, don't they?
But we talked off air about your young grandson, Philip, and the bloody question, you wished that he'd watched a couple of games.
He's had 2 cup finals in 3 years now.
Yeah.
He's only been gone 4 years.
Yeah.
I wish he'd had 2 or 3 years of watching the shite that every other Newcastle fan of my age especially have watched for years, and he'd appreciate it a little bit more. But he just thinks that's Newcastle. No, we're going to go into Wembley every other year.
Yeah.
And we never expected that, but he does.
No.
But I hope he's right, I'm wrong.
Yeah, they were fantastic. And can I just say, obviously we've been friends for many years.
Yes.
You came into the world famous Garden Bar in Fanny Bay, our last pub, and who got you in?
Young Matthew.
Webby Jr.
Standing there, young, pale-skinned, he was almost see-through, standing on the street trying to drag people into the bar.
Oh dear.
And he used to be a Man U fan, but I think he supports somebody else now because they're dreadful. So he's probably a Man City fan now, I would imagine, or Real Madrid.
Oh,
or something.
dear. Oh.
Well, listen, he's just had a baby a few months ago and over the moon by his son.
Big Elsie.
Great.
Beautiful.
And for you, congratulations.
And yeah, thanks, big man. But listen, we've got a couple of other things. I've got you a Prezi, but we'll talk about it in a minute.
Yes.
But you've been on Talk Sport a few times.
A couple of that he threw up normally when I'm hungover on a Monday.
And you said to me, "Oh, you can't remember, can you? You can't remember what you're talking about."
Well, I tell you what is, when you phone TalkSport or you listen to Sky Sports, it's Man U, it's Liverpool, it's Tottenham.
Yeah.
I mean, tell me why Tottenham and Arsenal are big six clubs.
Yeah.
Tell us, because I didn't get it. Arsenal's never won the league for 20 years.
No.
When was the last time Spurs won the league, etc., etc.? All this top six bollocks. Well, it's the Sky Six, isn't it? It's all just they're trying to keep the money at the top.
Yeah.
They've introduced the Premier League, it's all a cartel.
Yeah.
And they're trying to keep us, the likes of any of the other clubs, your Aston Villas, everybody that's got a few quid now, they're trying their best not to spend it, they're trying to keep everything in-house. That's what ruined Italian football, ruined French football, and all the fans and all the clubs should get together and go, listen, if you've got the money, put so much money in the bank so they know you're not going bust. And there should be a limit on what you spend, I totally agree, but everybody should be at the same limit. And that's, I think.
Let me listen. A few minutes ago, we were still watching, obviously, Brighton, Notts Forest in the quarter-final of the Cup. And there was a possible penalty. And you said to me after it got turned over, which was true, you said to me, Webby, VAR, yes or no? And my straight answer was no. What was yours?
To get rid of it all, the decision, I thought when they sent him the screen, because it was the elbow, took his foot again, I wouldn't give it, but VAR will give it, and then we said, what would you do with VAR?
Yeah.
Just get rid.
Yeah.
We should all argue in a bar on a Monday or a Sunday afternoon and go, we should have had that, we shouldn't have had that.
Yeah.
VAR's made it worse. We're still arguing,
but
with three blokes sitting in a room somewhere deciding the games and deciding people's futures.
Yeah, for sure. It's been horrendous. But it was never a penalty in the rain.
No, it was never a penalty.
There was one a couple of weeks ago. It took 5-6 minutes and you're hanging on, as you said to yourself.
But everybody in the bar knew it wasn't a penalty.
Yeah.
But VAR's asked the referee to have a look at it. So VAR straight away are thinking, well, it might be.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't a penalty, so why ask VAR to have a look at it?
So you've got two guys in the box, you've got the referee, you've got the linesman, and not one...
Just get rid of it. Get rid of VAR.
Yeah, for sure.
Do away with it.
Can you remember anything else with regards to Talk Sport? Can you remember another one? No.
Not a lot. It's just I remember we beat Man U down there, and it was all about how in the cup, before we got the cup final the last time, and it was all about how Man U were poor, how poor these were. Sky Sports were the same one. We've just won the cup. Liverpool didn't turn up. Yes, that had nothing to do with them. It was just we were better. We were far better. Man U were done. They're a busted flush. Right, and the Man Cities, your Man U's, you've all built your clubs on the tourists. Your Arsenal, so are the most entitled fans in the world, by the way. With your Arteta, the ball's too soft and too light, and this, that, and that.
I love it.
Just get used to it. Newcastle's coming, and we're coming strong, and you're all going to have to put up with the nonsense we've put up with for years.
Question. Isaac, is he staying or is he going, or how much is he worth?
Well, watch Sky Sports News, see the hundreds of thousands of people on the street when they're on the bus, and tell me, why would you go anywhere else? Real Madrid knock on your door, great.
Yeah.
Apart from that, Barcelona, great. Why would you go anywhere else? I hear Liverpool saying, I'm going to go into Liverpool. Why would he go into Liverpool? Why would he go to Arsenal? None of them can afford him. We paid 70 million for him. He's got a 3-year contract.
Yeah.
None of them could afford him. No. Right? He's not gone, and he wouldn't want to go. He's all deluded. Liverpool have been very lucky this season because it's been an average Premier League. Liverpool will do well to finish third next year. They'll do well to finish third.
Ooh, that's a big statement.
Put it back on in 12 months' time.
Oh, that's a big statement, big man.
There's only 4 players in Liverpool's squad would get Newcastle's squad.
Who are?
Alisson, Van Dijk, Salah on the right. Possibly in midfield, you'd have an argument for McAllister, World Cup winner, against.
Well, hang on. Right, listen. I watched the World Cup final in the 3 Horseshoes here, as you know, and then you had Dan Burn being marked by McAllister.
Yeah.
Now you're talking Dan Burn 6 foot whatever, and McAllister about 5 foot whatever.
Because they're all think they're clever, don't they, with a zonal marking. All McAllister's job was to stop Dan Burn running.
Yeah,
That
gotcha.
was his job, not beat him in the air, stop him running.
Yeah,
And he couldn't do it. And it happened 4 times, and this Baldy Dutchman they've got in charge didn't see that and didn't change it.
Slot.
So they got what they want. But you could put anyone you want on him that day. There was nobody stopping that header. Nobody getting anywhere near Dan
But
Burn.
you did say off air, is Dan Burn, is he international England material?
No, for me, no. I think it's a great reward for a proper pro who's done it the hard way. He's got his England caps now, he should have scored on his debut. But for me personally, I think he's an upgrade on Harry Maguire now. But I think somebody, Pierce is always going to let Dan Burn do him, but he's not as slow as people think. But at international level, he would get caught out on that. It's hard against the teams we played.
That's a good story. I like him, must admit.
Everybody loves Dan Burn. He's a great kid. I'm over the moon. He can retire tomorrow. I've played for England, I've won the cup, he'll never buy a pint in Newcastle again.
No, he wouldn't.
That's him, job done.
Yeah, no, for sure. What do you think can I just ask, obviously you're a North East boy.
I'm from Newcastle, I'm not from the North East.
Oh. What's that mean?
It means the rest of the North East got nothing to do in Newcastle.
So what about the Mackems and the Smoggies and the monkey hangers?
The Smoggies is Yorkshire, right? Nobody cares about them.
What do you mean the Smoggies are Yorkshire?
Well, they're from Yorkshire. Sunderland didn't care about Middlesbrough. We didn't care. Middlesbrough care about us because they're dying. Leeds is their Derby or Darlington or Hartlepool or somebody like that.
The monkey hangers, Hartlepool.
The Mackems are the Mackems. They'll get to the playoffs, God bless them. And they'll get whopped again. They cannot fill their ground now in the 5th top in the championship. You know what I mean? Nissan must have overtime on every week because there's never anybody there. They're all on overtime and Nissan. They cannot get anybody in their ground.
Oh my God, I love it.
But they didn't spoil the blow by trying to put them Geordie gets from doing the
Let's get back to listen, I've made an effort today, you know. I've got a black top on, I've got my black and white cap on. I've done just my big pal Ray and Joycey, who's come special, who used to come in my pub many years ago from La Siesta down in the patch in Las Americas. Come and see Uncle Webby. We've had a couple of sherbets, as you know. Heineken, we're on the same. Absolutely. There should be.
He hasn't bought any yet, like, but we're on them.
Hey, shut your face. Right, listen, I've got your Prezi. Come on.
Thank you very much.
Where's it from?
Quick look through it. Book by Gavin. It's Hiego here. I apologise if I pronounce it wrong.
Gavin Haig.
And it's all about the strips that Newcastle's had through the years. And I had a quick flick through it and there's some belters in. My favourite's Andy Cole's 94-95.
Andy Cole,
But it goes all the way back. And I looked through them. I remember that from being a kid. That was a great strip. Number 7, I can't remember who played number 7 then.
Well, obviously the gentleman was over last year. He gave me that, obviously signed it. Oh, somebody scored. Oh, Rangers 3-3, I think. They were 2-0 down. Dundee. Is it 3-0 now? So, sorry to interrupt you.
But no, it's a belt. I've looked through it and God bless him, Cernacek. That's an iconic top from the entertainers' days.
I gave it Geordie Allen. He went through it, gave me back. And I thought, listen, I've read it. It's phenomenal. So I give me big pal. So when he goes home, he's going to read it, give it to his pals, and then just go round all the Newcastle fans. Absolutely fantastic. Listen, big man. Absolutely.
Can we go back on the drink though?
Yeah, go back on the drink. All I'm going to say, there's me hand.
Cheers, mate. Love
There's
you
me. I love you a bit. There's me heart. Super. Go say hello to Joycey.
Cheers, me pal.
Oh my God. Was that super? What an absolute legend. Ray. Big Geordie boy. An absolute legend. He's got a taxi over with Joycey, his good lady. There's obviously Abby, his daughter, all the kids. They're all over there back in Las Americas. He come to say hello. When I mean a legend, he's a legend. What more can I say? Webby's World. Subscribe for free. It is what it is. Yeah, I've had a couple of beers. Who gives a damn? More to come. I'll see you soon. Take care. Have a great weekend, everybody.